And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minutemen offense takes the field and they'll go to work first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing. Mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Just ran over him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others.
There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A run for the quarterback. Can't get him to the ground. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Let's talk for a minute about Central Michigan. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this three-star QB is.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Makes the grab, it's Harding. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Harding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
Gain of 4. 3rd down coming. Let's go.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Catch in the middle, it's Harding. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his 1st game, and he already notches his 1st sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offense as early this season.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Looking to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Minutemen use that extra time in the break, and they hope they've dialed up the perfect play here on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to... drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Labus. Grabbed over the middle, it's Temple. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Chippewas will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I want to have consistency in my run game. I tell you what, this is how you do it. You don't have to always make the big play, but if you give it enough time, it's like Novocaine. You keep feeding it, all of a sudden, boom, you make a big play off of it. You can tell the offense stuck with it, and they were rewarded for it.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. try to barge their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Jordan. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It is good! Now up by 7 points here in the second. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Gives it on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Chippewas with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Creates a little space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Now the toss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Makes the catch, it's Griffin. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. UMass quickly back to the line. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He's got him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. They get to the line quickly. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll set up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UMass!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got...
Turning it on! And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, it's a reverse. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Finds a man on the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he never had a... Get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Labus. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking left. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
3:25.
The give to the tailback. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's McIntosh. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Central Michigan. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
That makes the score UMass.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Rush is on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Labus. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
The play action fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Oh, they're after him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Got a man. It's Lewis. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Get set, get set.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Labus. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Dowling. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Big fella moving. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Dowling. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Lavis. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, if I'm a coach, I'm always trying to isolate a running back on a linebacker any chance I can get, and they got it there, but winning for the linebacker. Great job seeing that ball, going and attacking the running back as soon as he catches it and getting him on the ground.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead.
A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And it'll be downed right there. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And it pays off, the sack at the 20. The Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Lavis. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back on the option, the give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looking for a man. It's Lavis. Makes the grab. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Chippewas want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly.
And a nice catch, way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's McIntosh. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Griffin. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
UMass to the line, facing 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Try to get it to the edge. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got the first down and more. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, it was an outstanding run by the back there, but how about the blocking? Not just by the offensive line, David. His receivers were downfield getting a hat on a hat, too.
Everybody getting in the action. 3rd down and 10, running the football, getting the first down. That surprised everyone in the building.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse